You are tuned into GGUSD Athletics High School Football. And let's see, I think my sound is on. It is on. Okay, you are tuned into GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Moore here. Dave Mameli making his way up the bleachers right now. He was down on the field talking to the La Quinta trainer. We are here at Bolsa Grande Stadium, week 4 of the high school football season. It is going by quickly. Today we've got La Quinta hosting the John Glenn Eagles. La Quinta looking to bounce back after a tough loss last week against Mountain View. So their record coming into this game is 1-1-1. That's right, the third one. The rarely seen, little seen tie that's going on. Dave is tangled up, so we're gonna have to try and figure out how to get him untangled. We've got it, Dave. It's part of the test to get you on air here. And you should be good.
Now I'm good.
There we go. There he is. Dave.
Did my pregame
that was what I was saying, yeah.
Oh, we got Vincent here.
Vincent's here. Back. Vincent's back from taking his trip through the beautiful countries of Asia. Vietnam, China, no? Japan, and Taiwan. Well, we're glad to have him back. We love having Vincent here because then you get the good graphics, and it's not just me forgetting to press things. So, nonetheless, let's get started. Vincent, let's take a look at who we are going to be seeing here today and some of these names that we are going to be calling here tonight. Over on the John Glenn side, we've got Jonah Mason, their senior wide receiver defensive back. Okoro Lee, senior, there's a senior running back, a defensive back. Andre Romo, junior linebacker, tight end. Luis Vergara, senior QB linebacker. Now, this info was taken from Max Preps, so it might be outdated. These are their captains. So hopefully that is good to go. I couldn't find that information elsewhere. So, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens that way. Over for your La Quinta Aztecs players to watch, we have Richard Luna, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Edgar Marines, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Gio Rosales, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. A lot of linemen there. We always say that the game's won in the trenches. And that's 3 guys you should look out for. And again, we've got Jeremiah Latu, senior outside linebacker, wide receiver, and Art Martinez, senior linebacker, defensive tackle. Dave, your initial thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game, to be honest. I would give the advantage to La Quinta. Obviously, the score last year, a little lopsided on La Quinta's advantage, but La Quinta is filling in for some missing production from last year. They had Cooper Starnes and Jackson Clark. They're kind of their 2 multi-sport athletes that kind of ran the show for them in football. They have graduated now, and so I think La Quinta is still kind of figuring out who's going to step into those roles at this point. But yeah, I expect a close game. I do think La Quinta is probably favored at this point, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout like it was last year.
I don't either. It's kind of crazy in Aztec culture. The eagle is this revered this revered creature. But tonight, hopefully, La Quinta are going to pluck some eagle feathers here at Bolsa Stadium. Let's take a look at what these teams have done so far this season. We didn't mention La Quinta's record at 1-1-1. John Glenn is actually 2-2. They are on a 2-game winning streak. You see Compton Early College Academy, their victory last week. That's who La Quinta will be playing next week. And over here on the La Quinta side, they started out the season with a big win against Godinez, 21-0.
Yeah.
And then again, we talked about it, a tie to Bassett. We'll talk to Principal Denise Kirkman. I talked to her on the phone yesterday. She had very strong feelings about having to settle for a tie.
Yeah, I think there was some confusion. We'll kind of get her perspective on that, but there was some confusion with that after the game. Usually with this is the coaches have to determine before the game starts. So as the referees go and talk to the coaches pregame, they are asking them, do you want to play for overtime, yes or no? If one coach says no and the other coach says yes, you don't play overtime. So it sounds like there was some confusion that both coaches apparently said yes, but they felt the officials didn't let them play it.
Which is terrible, No one wants to, come out of that with a tie. And, of course, last week.
The phrase, tie is like kissing your sister, right?
I didn't, yeah, I'll let you say it. And then last week at Mountain View, lost 19-8. So La Quinta looking to bounce back here this week. We've got some other games going on around the district. It's an all Friday night week here in Garden Grove. So go ahead, Vincent. Let's take a look at what's going on around the district. We've got Rancho visiting Godinez. Rancho looking to not lose 2 in a row to a Santa Ana Unified School District team this week. We have Santiago at Ocean View, Pacifica at Aliso Nogales, a rematch of the 1996 Division 7 CIF Southern Section Championship game that La Quinta lost, in some muddy conditions over at Orange Coast College. Then we have University at Garden Grove. Of course, we saw University play a few of our teams. They beat Los Amigos a few weeks ago. And I believe they play one more team, but I'm not quite sure. Then we have Bolsa Grande taking that long trip up the 91 to Corona to face Coach Andy Diaz, who was the coach here at La Quinta a few years ago.
Yes. Now
at the helm of the Panthers. So we talked about last week a little bit. Go ahead, Vincent. A little bit of a rough stretch here for our teams. Los Amigos pulling out a victory last week in what was ugly game, but it was a week of turnovers, as we saw with Mater Dei and their 7 turnovers. And then just down the line, it gets worse. Rancho losing to Saddleback at Grove, 31-13. Mountain View taking care of La Quinta, 19-8. Century taking care of Santiago, and Marina squeaking by Pacifica here last Friday night.
Not a good week for GGUSD football.
We're definitely limping into week 4. This week we've got Garden Grove and Los Amigos, I believe Garden Grove is playing. Los Amigos is on a bye along with Bolsa Grande.
No, just Los Amigos.
Who's Bolsa playing?
Did
I
say
Corona?
Yeah.
That's right, Corona.
Yeah.
Just Los Amigos.
Yeah.
Sorry. Week 5, I'll be better. And we won't talk about week 5 just yet. We'll talk a lot about it during the game, but we can go ahead and get them a view of the field there, Vincent. Should be a great night here of football. This is the first time that we've been able to get our pregame done relatively quickly. John Glenn traveling nicely here to Bolsa Stadium.
Yeah.
Vincent likes to count the away crowd, and he gives us an update.
I'm going to time you, Vincent. I think he's going to pretty quick here. He's going already. 11.
We've got Vincent here, of course. Kaylin running camera as always. Glad to have Vincent back again. I know I said it earlier, but I can't say it enough. He starts college next week, so this could be he might be our Kershaw tonight.
Oh,
we've got Kershaw getting his last start at Dodger Stadium, but I think Vincent will be around. He'll sneak back and forth from Riverside, right? UCR, Highlander. Oh, there we go. We're gonna have a great slate of guests coming up here for you tonight. We got Cork Snyder, teacher at La Quinta, Principal Denise Kirkman, who was Kaylin's principal in junior high at Lake Intermediate. And we have some girls flag football players. We have Emma, and I have to look. I don't want to mess up her name, so I have to look in the notes. Amanpreet, who's going to be up here, sophomore and junior.
Okay, cool.
We'll talk about girls flag football, and of course, Coach Brian Dawkins, baseball coach, athletic attendant for La Quinta. So we got a good game.
Full schedule.
I like it,
yeah.
And it's getting us ready for next week because, from what I understand, there is a packed house of guests next week who have shared some time at the lovable Rancho Alamitos High School and Garden Grove. So should be a fun one. We're here, almost halfway through.
Yeah.
We're 5 weeks in.
Flown by, yeah.
We usually have a bye week as a broadcast team, but we've been pushing through.
Yeah, well, I guess our bye weeks are when we only do one game a week now.
That's
right?
We've got a two game week. I believe when league starts, we've got La Quinta and Bolsa. So we get 2 good rivalries in a row next week with Rancho and Grove. Then the following week we get La Quinta and Bolsa. So those are going to be some good, fun weeks right there.
I think the week after that too, isn't that
Los
Rancho?
That's Los Rancho. So the belt is going to be on the line 3 weeks in a row. Of course, stay tuned after the game to go to our Instagram, and hopefully you'll see a victory interview.
Post-game
victory interview with our GGUSD primetime performer of the game. Call it the chaining, right? The chaining. We got to come up with a good name for that.
We'll leave it to the chat. Put a poll out.
There we go. The La Quinta faithful can come up with it. Again, tell folks that you are tuning in to high school football here on GGUSD Athletics. Follow us on Instagram. Dave is always posting a bunch of amazing pictures there from all of our sports, girls volleyball, girls flag football. We've got girls golf going on right now. Of course, water polo. We've got cross country coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, excited about that.
So we're really spreading our wings here. We're looking to add a few more sports to our broadcasting repertoire. So let's go ahead and let's get these captains read off for you. For La Quinta, we've got number 71, Arturo Martinez. We've got number 10, Joshua Noguera. And this is that funky straight line walk-up we see every now and then.
This is the same referee crew that was at Rancho Saddleback. So actually, I saw this last week. We didn't broadcast this, but I saw this last week.
Makes it hard for us to read, but that's number 66, Gio Rosales. And we've got one more. Did we get number 22? Jeremiah Latu. Yeah, and that's the last one. Over for John Glenn. We'll try to get those numbers for you, those names for you. Okay, there we go. We've got number 5, Okoro Lee. We've got number 9, Andre Romo, and it's going to be the 4 players we listed earlier. Number 3, Jonah Mason. Let's say they only have 3. We're going to do the national anthem now. Wonderful job by the La Quinta marching band. I believe they call themselves the Marching Aztecs. Refreshing to hear the national anthem actually performed. Last week, I realized who Los Amigos played. It was Whitney Houston from her Super Bowl performance, which was actually blocked in some countries on YouTube because of that. So good old copyright actions. And I see right now, walking up to the booth, Principal Denise Kirkman and Mr. Cork Snyder. We've got the captains meeting at midfield now. Again, I find this to be interesting. I think this is the only referee crew who does this particular walk-up.
To be honest, it kind of makes sense. It really does, where they're kind of already meeting there at that point, and you can kind of see the coin flip action here. I actually liked it last week, and now it's growing on me more.
The one thing that it gets me is now if they defend the other side of the field, they still have to do the turn.
They have to flop, yeah.
You know, so they have to do, it's more turning this time around. Referee, you know, discussing he wants only one team to talk to the other team. If they have any issues, come talk to him. Taking a look at the coin, tell him to keep it a clean game.
Asking if they're all properly equipped.
That's the big one. I was about to mention that. The equipment. Make sure your knee pads are covered.
If you see a player coming out of the game in the first couple plays, it's because they got no knee pads in.
And look at this. Actually, Ms. Kirkman, this was your intermediate school student a few years ago. This is Kaylin Doan. She's at a very wonderful high school right now, the best high school in the district. So who wants to jump on first, Mr. Schneider? You want to jump on here?
We gotta get the camera ready for Denise.
Oh yeah, it's plugged in. I've got it on. The HDMI cable is plugged in this time. I tested it before.
Oh, we missed it. Did you guys see the coin toss?
We'll figure. We'll be surprised right now. Mr. Snyder.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself? La Quinta
Amazing.
teacher. How long have you been at La Quinta?
Tripled 3 decades, so this is my 37th year teaching. That's consecutive years.
There we go.
It's consecutive.
You gotta put that in there.
I got a streak going.
He's got the record.
He's got.
I'm probably closing in on it. I would think, yeah. So I've seen a lot of football. I've seen a lot of basketball. I've seen a lot of baseball. I've seen it all.
He's dead. So he's seen championship game appearances.
Yeah,
I've had grandparents, parents, and children in my class.
We were talking about this before the game, but something a lot of people might not realize is La Quinta is arguably, you can make a great argument for it, they have been our most successful athletic school in our district throughout the history.
Probably historically,
Yeah.
like we've had 7 major leaguers.
Well, not just that on the individual level, but correct. Yeah, baseball has been
Hey,
so
but Garden
dominant.
Grove had a really good one. I'm not going to say his name.
You talking about Lenny Dykstra?
You said it, Mr. Snyder. I
Yeah,
get
he
it.
was good. Yeah, he was good.
Looking at even
I went to
total,
college with his sister. But anyways, that's a whole other story.
just even looking at total CIF championships, La Quinta has more than second place. Pacifica is there. And then even league titles, we were discussing this before that. La Quinta's got, I think, 250 league titles, and Grove has more, but they've been around for 40 years longer.
They've been around
Right.
for like 500 years. They should have more titles, and they should have more than 10 people show up to games.
Well, La Quinta in the 80s and 90s was unbelievable.
Yes, very good. Yeah.
Just ridiculous with just the number of guys that played
Basketball,
Division One,
yeah, baseball, all
and we
that,
got
yeah.
one of the greatest players in county history, Johnny Rogers, that
Yep.
graduated in 1980. He ended up playing on the Olympic team with Greece. So I don't know how he became a Greek citizen. I think he married. Maybe that's where his wife's from or something. But
Yeah.
he ended up being on the Olympic team in Greece.
Well, that segues in. Obviously, we know you're a big proponent, obviously, but also a big organizer of La Quinta's Hall of Fame. And that goes in. And that's obviously a busy. We're talking about them being so successful athletically. But how's that going with their Hall of Fame?
It's great. Yeah, we November 6th is the ceremony this year. What we do is we play a couple of basketball games. We have some of the faculty play the ladies team, and then another group play the men's team. And there's the kickoff down to the 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
He's getting
I love it. There we go.
He's taking the show, yeah.
I know you said you weren't going to stay long, but I don't know. You bought yourself a 4-quarter game there, sir.
Yeah, so the Hall of Fame night is incredible. We induct people every single year. This year we got Kristen Harkins going in. She's graduated, I think, in '87. Going off memory here, and she was an All-American track star in college. And then Christian Ramirez, who currently plays for the LA Galaxy right now, he's going in our Hall of Fame. He'll be there. He'll be there because the Galaxy are not going to the playoffs. So I'm not saying I was rooting against them, but in a sense, it's his misfortune is our fortune because he'll be there with his entourage. And then Charlie Phillips, La Quinta's first star. He's graduated in '73, left-handed pitcher. Played at USC, Atlanta Braves, that kind of thing.
And you heard a little laughter there.
Hi.
We got La Quinta principal Denise Kirkman, who's going to have a better
Hello.
showing than Ms. Bartlett from Pacifica.
That's the goal. That's the goal. La Quinta
You're already there.
already showing. They succeed in sports and everything else.
So Ms. Bartlett had to come up here with notes.
Well, that's
But you know what?
Ms. Bartlett.
We were talking about sports and basketball, and I found out something about you yesterday as I was talking to you, that you've got basketball in your blood.
It is. You can tell with my
Yeah.
height of 5 feet.
That's what
I did. I played at
Yeah.
Golden West College, but really I got more into the reffing, umpiring. I learned about
Would you call traveling today? Because it's ridiculous how much traveling
you
is
really
going
want to
on.
go off on NBA. We
John-
can go all day long.
Big time snag. That's a fumble. That's La Quinta football. Yep, that was Jeremiah Latu.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I am the fumble recovery coach. I just work part-time.
I thought that had your paws on it.
Yeah, it really it did.
I know you're a humble guy. I didn't want to say
I tell
it.
them when it's loose that you just jump on it, and
That's-
it's fairly simple technique.
You know what? A lot of guys don't do that, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, then Jeremiah, he's a brother. There's a family there.
That's what I heard. There's another
Jeremiah's
younger
a
one.
senior, and there's one on the fresh off team as well. We've got a long family history coming.
And that's what that's what we talked about, right? You talked about you've got just generations that you've been able to teach, and who knows, you might get Latous in like 20 years if you're up for it.
Well, no, I don't think so. I would think I could be deceased by that point. So the way I'm headed.
But hey, we've got AI now. I've seen Futurama. We could put your head in a glass.
It's all true. All right, down to the 20. We are in the red zone officially. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
I don't know. No, not yet. They that was actually the nose of the football.
Is there a high school red zone channel that covers this just 20?
There's an idea.
It's Dave. That's Dave Mamelli throughout Friday night. He'll get the text messages.
Oh, I gotcha.
Ms. Kirkman, you can go over here. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
You can go over here in the middle.
Trying to figure all this out.
That's what I've been trying to do for the past 4 years.
I've been trying to figure it out
great.
for 37 years, so I totally understand.
So what are some of the great things going on at La Quinta? We know La Quinta, since I've been here in 2018, one of the most spirited schools has been La Quinta.
Oh, yes. Oh, here we go.
Jeremiah, is that Latou right there again? No, it's number 32. Brandon Berganza on the carry.
I really like watching the triple, the offense that we run. I mean, Andy Diaz brought that in about 15 years ago, and then James Stewart has just continued it on. We got Luke Alexander, our offensive coordinator, is very talented. He does a nice job running that. It's a really good offense for our type of kids where we, takes a lot of technique and you're deceiving and that kind of stuff. It's great for us. I love watching it too.
We've got a new feature we're trying to roll out here tonight. We're troubleshooting everything.
Oh.
We're always trying to level up. Last year against La Quinta, when we had La Quinta, we figured out our replay system, and now it's flawless.
Okay, are we going in?
Fake handoff, roll out.
Come on. Oh.
Gets taken down. Loss of about maybe
short.
1
All
yard.
Right. We'll get there. Our teams are not only athletes and scholars. They're like true gentlemen. They are so respectful when they walk around campus. They're so warm to each other and other people. Like, they're good leaders here.
See, that's the insight that we like to have here.
Well, the Latous, we were talking at Denise and I down on the field. The Latous are like the friendliest kids ever, and they wave at you and they knuckle bump you and all that kind of stuff. And
it's when you get in between those lines.
They know every Well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
It needs to be a different story. We need to kind of power through. Here we go.
Gain of about 3 on that one. Ball at the 2-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Aztecs. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this replay, Dave. We've got Dave with the telestrator here.
Would you call traveling?
We're going to see if we can get this traveling.
You really want to go off on NBA. We can go all day long.
Big time snag. Good fumble. That's La Quinta football right there. We'll try to bring you that all night here. A little telestrator action.
Very cool.
Name it. I don't see any other school district doing this kind of stuff.
I don't see that either.
I'm going to put me in the La Quinta Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we might. We might. You're on the ballot for 2040. The year 2040.
That'll be like my 80th year in the district.
Yeah,
surprisingly or not.
And you'll get a raise between now and then at some point.
That's what I'm hoping. And that's going to be in the end zone. Brandon Berganza, touchdown La Quinta.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going to take a little look at that replay here. Just a nice little handoff around that left edge. La Quinta in business here with an early 6-0 lead after a turnover by John Glenn. Fumble recovered by Jeremiah Latou. Oh, a little pitch to the left side. Beautiful falling lead blockers. There we go. Touchdown. And I love the fact that the band's here. It just brings a different flavor.
So much energy.
Yeah.
Beat him with your band first. That's my motto.
There we go. What I'm disappointed in is it took us 4 years to get Mr. Schneider in here because his energy is infectious.
It did? It took me one request, and he was so sweet
You got to just find the right person. Denise is unofficially my agent.
I got to get him for his next career.
Yeah, that's scary. You see her walking in to try and get a deal done.
Well, while we're talking about Hall of Fame here, LQ has 7 major leaguers. 7. A bunch of them are in my class. So let me run through these real quick. Gerald Laird, class of '98. His brother Brandon, '05.
Alamedo's intermediate.
Brandon Laird ended up setting records in Japan. He was an incredible player in the Japanese league. Ian Kennedy, class of 03. Kennedy was probably my best student of that group. He was a great student. And Kennedy played about 17 years in the major leagues. Was on that World Series team with Texas a couple years ago when he retired. Ian Stewart, class of 03, third baseman, Colorado Rockies. Cole Garner, class of 03, also played for the Rockies. Jeff Heathcock, way back 1977, played for the Houston Astros. He went into our Hall of Fame a couple of years ago, and here's the kickoff.
I love these kickoffs by La Quinta, not getting it directly to the Eagle players, but keeping the ball in bounds. Hard to do.
You know, the Chicago Bears could have done that a couple Monday nights ago and beat the Vikings, but they didn't do it. And then the last one, just off the top of my head, Bobby Crosby was Rookie of the Year for the Oakland A's.
I don't like
those are the major leaguers that have had a lot of them.
You know what I like to do when I hear people talk about La Quinta baseball players? I like to mention their original schools. But I won't do it.
Please.
Oh, the original schools?
The original schools. So
we don't like to talk about
Gerald
that
Laird,
stuff.
Rancho.
Well, some people
but
say Pacifica was the AAA team there for a while.
Yeah, so, okay, I worked at Patton Elementary School. Let me tell you, in one sixth grade class, you had Bobby Crosby and Amanda Freed in a sixth grade class. Imagine that class playing.
Amanda was awesome.
Imagine that class playing
handball?
softball.
Was Amanda an Olympian?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
An Olympian, again, talking there, just something that isn't done nowadays. She was the league MVP for volleyball, the league MVP for soccer, and the league MVP for softball all in the same year, her senior year.
Unbelievable, yeah.
You guys noticing Cork's passion? He's not only a historian for the district and for LQ. Look at this.
I love it.
Here.
Well,
love
that's
it.
just a function of age.
That's the trend of our teachers, though, as well.
Yeah, age and lack of skill will make you a trivia expert.
Dave knows firsthand. Dave knows firsthand every week. He hears me just bring up things that no one knows. It's lack of skill.
Airtime, he'll be like, La Quinta in 1968 was able to use this.
By the way, La Quinta was the first Garden Grove League football team to win a playoff game.
Oh, really? Is that 1982?
72.
72. Okay. Oh, that team. First league. They won their first league title in history.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
They went 8-0, almost went 9-0. There was a little bit of craziness with an ineligible player.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I think Webster's the coach of that team. And then they went to the finals in 86 and 82, maybe, something like that.
It was
in there. No, 86 and 90.
Yeah.
86 and 90, they went to the finals.
That 90 team went 10-0. I looked it up.
Correct.
There's only been a handful of district teams that have gone undefeated in the regular season. Of course, Los Amigos, the most recent one last year.
Here's a trivia question for you. Name the last Garden Grove League team to finish #1 in the county at the end of the regular season.
Probably Bolsa, yeah.
Grande. That is a fact.
Yep.
And it's to me, it's not that long ago. It's like 1990 or something. 91
it was 86.
Okay, 86.
Yeah.
It's not that. To me, it's like it was. Yeah, it's incredible. They had some confusion in the playoffs too. Shaded was their coach, and they had something happen with some players or something, and they ended up losing like the second round or whatever. But that's an incredible team.
Well, what surprises me is that's still Bolshe's only CAF title.
Who was their coach?
What was the next year they finished #1
Greg
county?
Shaded.
Greg Shady?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Correct.
He just retired not long ago.
This La Quinta rush is getting to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn can't get anything. The La Quinta line's doing a great job. It's 4th down. Only yardage they got on this drive was a flag that I think it was on La Quinta that moved them up a little bit, I believe. Yeah, we saw the quarterback warming up. He had a nice arm, good tight spiral, but if you don't have time and you can't get comfortable to throw the ball.
Joshua's been doing great.
Now, La Quinta, Denise and I have been talking. We're probably going to start like a community Hall of Fame for like non-athletes.
Yep.
So, and we got some amazing people. Like Oscar Munoz he's graduated in the 60s. He ended up being the CEO of United Airlines. So we got a guy like that, and then more recently, Brent Kutzel. He's the celloist for One Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in my geometry class. He was a very average student, but he was a good musician. He's done better than me, I can tell you that much.
We got Rancho up 7-0 over Godinez. I can't for the life of me take another Santa Ana USD team beating one of our schools. Can't do it. You know,
No.
we got to beat the Santa Ana schools. We got to beat the Anaheim schools.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
They got to go down. But yeah, the community. There's
I like
so
that.
many
I
of
like
our
that idea,
some
yeah.
of our students move on to other things. We need to honor it. You know.
One thing I will give Garden Grove credit for is that Heritage Hall is a
That's very cool.
is a fantastic.
Yeah. Have you seen that,
it's-
Denise, Heritage Hall over there?
It's amazing.
That would be
No.
a model for what we would do.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
just got to find some room to
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to find a place.
They've got display cases in
Maybe your
every
office,
decade.
and you can relocate.
That
Maybe
works
we
for
can
me.
do that.
Yeah.
That works for me. Those picnic tables outside are fine. Make myself available at all times.
That would be.
I think that would
you might make
help with any
YouTube.
tardy issues as I'm sitting out there with my laptop.
Yeah. You just have to have inclement weather plans.
It's
You just have to have
California.
plans
We'll
for
be
that.
fine.
It was supposed to
Throw a-
rain. It was
throw a
supposed to rain
jacket.
yesterday.
Yes.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Just ignore the.
I know we got all prepared for that, and it was like
Nothing.
5 minutes of rain.
Just enough to dirty the car.
Yeah, exactly.
La Quinta with the ball at their own 47-yard line, 2nd down and 8 to go, looking to extend this 7-0 lead.
Now this is where I would run the triple reverse, and just baffle them with something like that.
Let's see. You never know.
See, look at that guy. See?
Huh? A
There
little
it is.
trickery.
There's
Yeah.
the triple.
Go,
there
go,
it
go,
is.
go, go,
Oh.
go.
I love the triple. It's so fun to watch.
Leland Latu on the carry. Gets the 1st down for La Quinta.
Younger brother.
So La Quinta now in good field position on the right side of the 50 here. So I like it. Community. That's
Yeah,
what Rancho
yeah.
needs. Rancho needs to do one.
No,
I'll
don't
be there.
share our ideas.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll gladly accept.
If anyone knows, I'm a little
I
competitive.
take it you went to Rancho.
Went to Rancho.
You went to Rancho?
If Bryant wants to do one, Alamitos, Los Amigos. I went there for a year.
Yeah, I was a fairly dominant 5th grade athlete. Maybe Cambridge Elementary would do something for
In
me.
Orange, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, man, I was good in 5th grade.
Kickball?
And then it went. Yeah, kickball, dominant kickball player.
That was a good play there by John
I
Glenn to
was
get
pretty
the
good at
sack.
hopscotch.
Or not a sack
Yeah.
to get that tackle.
You guys see me on the double dutch.
I bet you were. The quickness.
That quickness right next to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I mean, you do the limbo, game over.
Yes,
know.
that's done.
Game
That's true.
over.
I
I
barely
know.
have to squat down.
Game over.
You know, our team hasn't been below 500 in, I don't know, a couple seasons.
La Quinta?
Yeah, we've been doing well.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
No, they've built
Yeah.
a good little program. It's just they got to get over the hump. They get one or two more league wins, and
yeah.
We have a very good staff. We have a lot of teacher coaches.
Yes.
That always helps. And then you got some alumni as well. So everybody's pretty connected to the school.
so we've got a flag on the play, some movement on the line there.
Yeah, Coach
It-
Stewart is saying that they had like 50 kids years ago. Now they're up to 80, so they really are building the program.
Yeah, I had to print out this. I couldn't make
It's 2
the
pages.
roster one page.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You know, David, they make different fonts if you'd like to maybe.
You know, so
I don't know.
yeah, so I used to do that, but I mean, you know my line of work.
I know.
I could
it's true.
get some random
Yeah.
project
Yeah.
that I got to do, and then so yeah, I print them from Max Preps now. So I hope everything's right. I mean, we just
Just go over the pronunciation and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being,
Oh, yeah,
in,
we
the, being in
definitely-
the booth next door announcing games for 30 years.
so
I always
what-
had to practice with some assistant coach. How do you say this name?
Yes.
So what we do
Yeah.
is we'll say it
Say
wrong.
real fast. If you don't know, say them real fast.
Well, we'll
That's
say
what
it
you
wrong
do.
30 times, and then the chat usually helps us out.
Yeah.
There we go.
They'll
Look
throw
at
the
that.
pronunciation.
Here we
Big
go.
play here by La
I have
Quinta.
stories of parents walking across the field to get mad at me for mispronouncing their name.
Ball now at the 12-yard line. Let's take a look at that last play one more time. There it was. Yeah, a little misdirection there. Leland Latu taking that ball down.
I like the graphics.
I was just going to say that's
Did you
pretty.
do that, David? Is that you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah.
This is professional. Look at
It's-
this.
I mean,
I,
we-
know, I need that for my class to start first period.
Hey,
like
you
a
let me-
graphic
you
coming
let me
up,
know.
Stat man, and then something happens.
have a
and
replay
then-
as they walk in late.
Yeah,
I
have
didn't
a
walk in
replay.
late. Yeah.
If
Then
I
have
do
the-
something dramatic with,
Yes.
with the quadratic formula, you
Yeah.
can like replay it. That'd be rad.
I'm like that. You said rad.
We got a timeout on the field here. This is a fun time. I'm telling you. This
Well,
is
because it's La Quinta. What did you expect?
You know what? Telling you, Miss Bartlett.
Because our students are so good, we have a lot of time to be creative with our thoughts.
I like. You know, I can't, and I
and
wanted
to process them so they get out of our mouth correct.
Right.
I wanted to make it a point here to remind Mr. Clark from Jordan Intermediate, because I know he doesn't listen.
No,
That,
not right. Not at this time.
that you were my favorite over him.
Oh, thank you. Look, I just grew. Look at that.
She's grown 2 inches this week because I've told her 2 times that she's my favorite.
I like being the favorite.
Back to action here. Ball's going to be at the 11-yard line, 12-yard line.
Come on.
I don't like to play favorites, but Denise is my favorite as well.
There you go,
Okay,
see?
I am now like 5'3".
Let's do around the right side.
Look at that.
Go,
That's
go.
going to be in the end
That's it,
zone.
that's it.
Touchdown.
Yeah. Woo!
La Quinta so far just able to do whatever they want on the ground here. Latu with his 2nd touchdown of the night. You see, pitch to the right side, follows his lead blockers, gets some good blocks. Rumbles into the end zone. Here we
for
go
the kick.
for the extra point.
There we go.
There we go. There it is. 14-0. La Quinta
So,
here.
Coach Mamelli, what percentage of high school kids make the extra point? Do you have any idea what that is?
Oh, yeah, you tune into our broadcast and we get some.
Yeah, we get some that don't kick at all.
Interesting ones, but I'd say we're over 50%. Over 50% can make at least the extra point pretty consistently. A lot of times when you see someone going for 2, it's because their kicker is perfect.
No.
We actually have
When the
here-
kicker's playing the defensive back or whatever, yeah.
We had blanking on his name here. David can help me out here, but Bolsa has a kicker this year that is phenomenal.
Fantastic for kicker.
Really, really good. And in fact, he tried a 57-yarder
Whoa.
in a game, and he was long enough. He was just off to the left or right.
Wow.
So
He also tried a 70-yarder, no joke, because they were up 66-0. But I mean,
That's impressive.
it didn't land at the 20.
Well, you can win playoff games with
Yeah.
a good kicker in high
Oh, yeah.
school.
You can do it in
That's for sure.
NFL. Ask
Yeah,
Dallas.
that's true. Yeah.
All their points.
Or you ask the Vikings, obviously, the Vikings there.
Yeah, if I had to do life over again, I would have been a kicker. Kick till you're 45 years old.
Yeah, why not?
Never get touched.
Did you play soccer?
No,
No?
probably one of the requirements is I would have been I played like as a little kid or something, soccer. I think I played soccer through like 8th grade. Back then, you played everything
Yeah.
all year.
Yeah,
you
you
just,
could- yes.
whatever was going
Yes,
on at
every
the time.
season.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a lot of club stuff. You just neighborhood
It's
stuff.
different now. Now you've got travel ball
Yep.
and you've got year-round everything.
Yep.
Dave's
Right.
going through it right now with his kids getting into sports, right? They're in sports all year round, right?
Yeah.
on 17 teams.
Right, yeah. My daughter was a great volleyball player, and she basically was all year round in sand and indoor volleyball, and then I coached her in club, so I know the scene from an adult's perspective. I never did it as a kid, obviously. We didn't have all that stuff.
Oh, it's crazy.
All I know is I'm glad that when I was a kid there weren't leagues like there are now, because I wouldn't have been playing as much. It would have been it would have been horrible. And so I got to get some playing time because it helped out. We go. The Eagles going to start their 3rd drive from their own 10-yard line. It looks like they got backed up. It looks like there was a penalty and they got backed up there.
You can't do that. But
I heard it's frowned upon.
no, whatever
Yeah.
they did, you can't do
You
that.
can't do it. Mm-mm.
I'll say this. Bolsa Grande had 700 people in this stream who watched the stream throughout the night, during week 0. So, La Quinta, I know you can do better. Again, John Glenn not able to get anything going on offense.
They got to clean it up. Come on. Give us a game.
They're not soaring today. The Eagles are not soaring.
Well, it's because we clipped their wings.
There you go. You got the on the side of the helmet.
That's what it is.
It's an eagle
The
head. on
Aztecs are here.
Yeah, the
That's
Aztecs
it.
are here. That's a.
Yeah, we
and by the
plucked the
way,
feathers.
that is a fantastic logo. The best.
From their
That
wings.
is the best logo.
Isn't it?
in the district.
It is.
It's pretty awesome.
I had the kid in class that drew that,
And that's
but I'd like to remember his name, but I can't.
And that's the best part about
he
it.
was incredible.
That's
He
a
was really
student.
quiet. He was
Yeah.
a quiet kid, and then when he did that, I remember he was so proud of that. It really made him feel good.
Come on, guys.
He was a very quiet kid.
Glenn with finally some
go,
positive
go.
yardage.
Take them.
Their first down
Nice.
of the night. So there we go. They heard us. Now they're starting to soar.
By the way, is the real John Glenn? Is he still alive?
I don't know.
Did
But
he pass
recently, though, right?
Recently, right?
I
Yeah.
thought I just heard that, but you know what's nice? You got ChatGPT to look that
Yeah,
stuff up.
let's look up John Glenn. Wonder
Yeah,
how
I
many-
think it was recently.
Oh, okay.
recently.
Wonder how many John Glenn high schools there are in the U.S.
I searched up on Max
Yeah, that's a
Preps.
good point.
There's not as many as you think, but even Glenn, when you look them up on Max Preps,
I
they're
actually
just
got it a
Glenn
while
High
ago.
School.
2016.
Oh, 2016.
At
Hey,
95.
Davis,
He was
Dave
95.
yeah, Dave was
Wow.
pretty close.
That's
yeah.
a good life.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine if he still was alive
We're ending
now?
in the near of the first ending, we're nearing the end of the first quarter here. 45 seconds, 38 seconds left to go here. La Quinta 14-0. GGUSD Athletics High School football. David Moore here with Cork Snyder, teacher at La Quinta, and new principal Denise Kirkman,
Ooh, all right.
who I didn't have to fight to get up here. And look, at she's comfortable.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is fun. This is great. I'm telling you that we're fantastic people. Santiago down 11-0 against Century.
11. What's
Was
going
it-
on
is
with
it-
that?
not-
Touchdown,
not
2-point
Century,
conversion,
Ocean.
field goal. What is that?
That's Ocean View.
Touchdown, 2 safeties.
Yeah.
Missed extra point.
Yeah.
Safety.
Field goal.
Yeah, what's going on there? 11's not a real common number. I was born on the 11th. It should be more common.
Clock stopped. 29 seconds. Good start here for La Quinta.
Coach Mamelli, I really want you to do another telestrator thing. I really enjoy that. Let's get a good play here. Hopefully this will be like a pick. Oh, man.
That pass complete.
Come
Oh,
on,
he's
come
still on his feet.
Oh, all right.
John Glenn finally on the right side of the 50 here.
We have a flag?
But we got a flag on the play, and it
No.
looks like that might be coming. Well, where did they throw it at?
Ineligible downfield.
Oh, yep, that's coming back. So
Nice.
John Glenn hurting themselves on that one.
They can do penalties all day long.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
okay
that's
with
fair.
that. That's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
That's welcome.
They're being bad. They're not playing by the rules.
Give me reduced second down here.
So many rules in this sport.
I try to keep up with them. I'm glad I have Dave here.
At one time, I had all the signals memorized, and I was doing more the public address announcing.
You know, when I was a
And
kid,
they started making things up.
you know,
like, what's that?
when I was a kid, some of the programs had like joke signals. So, you know, it'd be the referee like looking at his shoe, and it's like, oh dog
yeah.
doo-doo on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They don't have those anymore.
Listen time. Quarter. Just stop. Let the other-
Yeah, 4 seconds left. They don't care. They just want to end this first quarter and hopefully get
All right,
something
we'll
going in the
take it.
seconds.
We'll
The end
take
of the
this
first
lead.
quarter here at Bolsa Grande Stadium. La Quinta 14. John Glenn, nothing.
That court diagram, or at least talk about this one. So this is just the counter reverse that they had.
So we're going to bring this up right now.
So again, yeah, we got the counter reverse. You're going to have action coming this way here, but the tail is always your guard and tackle that come there. They're going to end up pulling right through here. That's a classic thing for the double wing is you're getting all your action going one way. You get the linebackers, safeties, corners, all the flow one way, and then you're just coming back. It's a defense you are always taught, read your linemen. You have these two linemen that are coming out. So, let's
How do
see
you say
here.
this name?
Yes.
So what we do is we'll say it
Say
wrong.
real if you don't know, say them real fast.
Well, we'll say
That's
it
what you
wrong
do.
30 times, and then the chat
So
usually
the
helps
linemen
us
are the
out.
tail.
There we go.
They'll
Look
throw
at
the
that.
pronunciation.
Here we
Big
go.
play here by
Get those linemen and following where they go.
Dave is like a John
A
Madden.
savant.
Yes.
Yeah, like this is.
Yeah, why do you think I like him
Yeah.
here? I would think
You need
people,
now your
people
meal.
learn things when he's here.
You need that food that Madden had. What the turkey? What was that? The
Turducken.
The turducken. You need
Turducken.
your type of turducken
We
now.
don't play that deep into Thanksgiving. We gotta
You know,
have something
hey,
in
if
October.
you guys
Well,
have
earlier.
if you guys have anything in the snack bar that you think deserves publication, you know, you just bring it up. We've been trying to
Call
implore
it the
people.
Melly.
Talk about Morehouse and Santiago.
Yeah, met Coach Morehouse with tacos so far, the best cuisine that we've had on air.
All right.
But we welcome food. I mean, I know we stay fit up here.
Yeah, I see that.
Right? We stay fit.
Up and down the
Yeah.
stairs,
Up and down.
Yeah, we carry all this. Vincent today, who usually does the heavy lifting, he came, he was busy, and then he came after all of the equipment was loaded up here. I told Caitlin I was going to take it back down so he could bring it up, but I spared him.
Coach Mamelli, I own a home in Kentucky that I rent, and this guy applied to rent for it. His last name was Moon. What was his first name?
I think you're talking about somebody else. Warren?
No, the guy he coaches for the Bengals.
Oh, Mikey.
Mike Moon.
I know
So
him,
Mike
yes.
Moon applies for this job, and I figure I looked him up on Facebook,
Tesoro.
and he went to Tesoro,
Yes.
and then I saw he was friends with Mamelli, so I called Mamelli. I said, "Hey, can this guy pay his bills?"
Mike Boone, yeah, we'll give him. He was actually a backup quarterback at Tesoro when I was there, and is coaching in the league obviously now. And the starting quarterback also is coaching. He coached, I think, coaching the NFL, but he's coaching at colleges now. He coaches Stanford, he coached at Rice. So that quarterback we went to Tesoro between Mikey Moon and Picasso was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
Mikey Moon.
Yeah, he
got
said,
it.
"I got a wife and 2 dogs." I said, "Okay." So it didn't work out. I took the other person. I took another applicant, but he was a solid applicant.
Mikey, if you're listening, I would have rented to you.
He's got a decent job.
I figured, oh wow, I would.
Well, it depends on their
If
season.
I could have got free tickets out of him, maybe I would have rented to him.
I
So.
thought you were going to tell me that you had Rocky. Rocky was renting from you.
Oh,
No, not Rocky. Mikey Moon. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So, yeah, he texted me and said, "Oh yeah, Mamelli's a good man." I said he knew Tony Tubbs too. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Mike was a great guy. Still is a great guy.
Yeah,
Honestly.
for sure.
Super happy for him that he's
Yeah.
able to do something that none of us.
I hope he ain't coaching quarterback because Joe Burrow's down. So.
Yes.
That was work cut out for him, right?
Glenn putting together a nice
I
little
think
drive
he's the
here.
linebackers coach or something. That's what I thought.
5-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 5. We've got I don't know if our girls flag football players are still here, but
Oh, they're coming.
They're ready.
coming.
Ready. They're ready to join.
We better get out of
We're
here.
going to let you guys get down there, Mr. Schneider.
All
I know
right,
you know.
stat man
Thank
out.
you.
There we go. Mr. Schneider, even when you guys aren't playing, come on down.
Okay.
There
All
we go.
right.
We'll take.
Yeah.
Thank
We'll take you, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right, you guys are
Have
awesome.
a
Really
good night.
appreciate it.
Thank
Check
you.
out my podcast, Canyon Church Podcast, on Apple, Spotify. All right, thanks a lot.
I love this guy, Mr. Schneider. The best. Thank you, sir. I'll see you around campus.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate you guys.
All right. So let's see. Are you guys ready? Here we go. We're gonna get you guys mic'd up. You guys have a tough act to follow because Mr. Schneider. Do you guys have Mr. Schneider for any classes?
No, I don't.
You're missing out. He's incredible. All right, so here we go. We've got some girls flag football players in here. We've got Emma and Amanpreet. We've got a fumble. And let's see who got it. And John Glenn has it. I said the name right?
Yeah.
There we go. Emma Amanpreet, sophomore, junior. Girls, what other sports do you two play, or is it that's it? I know
No,
usually
I play
girls
other
flag
sports.
football, soccer.
Yeah, I play soccer and I also play track.
Ah, see, Dave. No, Dave. If anyone's gonna know, it's Dave. I asked them
yeah.
earlier if they see you around. They're like, oh yeah.
I'm the photographer, right?
He's the Everyone knows. Dave
Very
Mamelli.
popular for sure.
Well, his name's not Dave. His name is GGUSD Athletics.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And you know what? I'm gonna.
Big hit, Latu.
Let's go ahead. Let's rewind that, Vincent. Let's take a look at this. The Latu's just kind of getting mentioned a lot here tonight. So how are you guys doing so far this season?
I think that we've been doing pretty well.
Yeah, we've really come together as a team, and each week we're like
Oh, wow.
improving.
Yeah. I think each game has taught us something different and that we're able to apply that to the next one. So I think we pick up on our mistakes pretty quickly and we're able to learn from them.
So what's your favorite part about, not only girls flag football but any of the other sports you play? Like what do you guys love about sports?
What I love about sports is just like the competitiveness and how it makes me like as a person. I think it's taught me a lot and it's helped me improve as like a role model, a leader, being more talkative, open. It's just taught me to be a better version of myself.
Manpreet, what about you?
And like building the chemistry with the team is like also really big, and like keeping the momentum going with the team. That's like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about? Are you guys in anything else like outside of sports, like on any club campuses, like any clubs on campus, or any other extracurricular activities outside of school?
I've been trying to get into Make-A-Wish, the club. I'm very into like the medical field and stuff like that, so I like to try and be in stuff like that, take as many classes in that direction.
Yeah, also me too. Like clubs like QNs and like Make-A-Wish also.
Nice. So I know so Emma, you're probably more thinking about it. Manpreet is probably a little bit early. What are your plans kind of after high school? Have you guys given any thought yet?
Yeah, I've actually given a lot of thought as to my future. So I want to obviously head into the medical field direction for sure. I've looked at a lot of different jobs, but I think my main one right now is anesthesiology.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. What about you?
Haven't really gave it a thought yet, but also the medical field is also what I'm
Okay.
looking at.
So you guys love school then? Like you guys like school, right? Like you have to. Yeah. Okay. I spent like 10 years in college, but I wasn't in them. It just took me a long time to get through college. But yeah, I didn't like school. It just so happened that I spent way too much time in college. You know, it just happens sometimes. But yeah, that's good. That's awesome. I commend both of you because the medical field it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult. But I like that you're young and you've got it kind of figured out and mapped out, ready to go. So like, what are your favorite classes then?
My favorite class is actually my human body systems class.
Okay.
Yeah. That and math.
Wow.
Math.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say history.
Okay.
Like I like learning about the past and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more like I like diving into like historical things and like just learning about how, because a lot of stuff connects. Like when you start looking back, you're like, oh, it's connected to this, and then I get lost a lot on the internet just looking back at things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This punt's gonna roll to the 5-yard line. Dave's one thing he does not like is when they let that thing roll. Can't let it roll.
Gotta catch it.
You see, so as you're watching the game, you're up 14-0. What are your thoughts so far, or what would you think that these guys need to do different if there's anything that you would have them do? Yeah, from the flag football perspective.
I'd say they need to throw the ball. There's a lot of running going around.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. So what positions do you guys play?
I play safety and center.
I play quarterback.
There we go. So she's like, yeah, throw the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I think watching this from the opposing team side for sure, I think that they're trying to run the ball and it's just not working.
Yeah.
So if I were them, I'd start throwing. They've been doing good when they start to get the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, their quarterback during warm-ups he had some zip on the ball.
You guys had to deal with now, again, I'm not on the mic here, so I'm talking a little loud, but you guys had to deal with now a little change in the rules last year, where now you can rush as many as you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's no limit to what you can rush, so that certainly changes it. That's what I think is going on now here with Quinta is they are rushing John Glenn. They don't have a lot of time to throw, so that's certainly helping out there. But how have the rule changes been now with that? That's a big rule change with the rushing, and also now punting. Now we're actually punting the ball. It's not just declaring. We're having that. I think that makes the game a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, it's a little bit more like harder and like a lot of more running. As a quarterback, the rushing changing from 7 yards to like 1 yard now. It's a lot of like footwork and like getting out of the circle
Pocket.
and like pocket. And yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that the rules changing, I mean, it happens so frequently, and I think that it changes the game a lot for us, but it also just like makes us adapt quicker to new things. And I think that we've been doing pretty good with just adapting and changing and doing better for the next game.
Yeah.
Big gain there by the Aztecs. About 20 yards on that play. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Lando Guerra on the keeper there. You get that ball all the way to the 36-yard line.
That's a good point again for those that don't know about flag football. That's what it's been the last 2 years. Is it is just constantly.
You're getting rule changes coming in from the association, obviously, and officials don't know the rules and coaches don't know the rules. And so, again, that adaptability, I think you guys hit that right on the head. You got to be able to adapt if you're going to have a good season. But again, I would say that from my perspective, obviously I see all of our sports across the district, and I keep up with scores, obviously, and that's what I would say is I think you guys have absolutely improved from your first game. I think I was there for your first game against Fountain Valley, right?
Yeah.
And you guys have absolutely, it seems like you guys have improved. So that's been great for you guys, and now we're just in the beginning parts of league. And again, you don't want to be playing your best football now. You want to be playing your best football in about 2 or 3 weeks. That's when you really want to be hitting your stride.
Yeah, and I think with how we're going right now, we'll be able to make it work. And I think that we're going to do great in the season.
Yeah. It's good, too. It's always nice for you guys, and I'm sure your coaches, too, when you're underclassmen, too.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice where you want to do great now, but you can also build for the future as well. There's that counter action again.
Oh, wow.
How is soccer looking for the upcoming winter season? How are you guys looking for soccer?
Soccer's looking really, really promising. It's looking pretty good. We got a lot of incoming freshmen who look like they're going to be some really good assets to the team.
Yeah, and remind me again, you might not know at this point, but which league are you guys in for this upcoming year? Are you in the top league, the middle league, or the bottom league for the conference?
I'm not too sure on that one. We might be in the middle league. We were in the top, but I believe that this year we're in the middle one.
Let's see. I'll get some confirmation there. If they have it, they might not have it up. And the Quinta drive in here. Big third down.
Ooh,
Lotsu with the first
run.
down. We got a flag, though.
Dang.
This is going to be a hold to bring him back.
Especially with that kind of run.
I'll hand this back to Mr. Moore while I look this up. Don't want to have dead airtime. He's the king of no dead airtimes.
That's just because I spend a lot of time talking to myself whenever I'm at work or driving. That's how you do it. If you're not a good public speaker or you feel like you can't, talk in front of people, just talk to yourself. It sounds weird, but it works. It does a trick.
Yeah.
I catch myself doing that sometimes.
It's good though because then it challenges you to kind of just keep going and connecting words and connecting ideas. It's helped me out. Like my favorite class in high school was a speech class. It changed the whole trajectory of my life. Like before that, I'm an only child, so I'm shy. I didn't, I spent a lot of time just by myself. And then after that, I took that speech class and I was like, this is easy. Big play here. If he's going to complete it, that's complete. He's going to go. He's going to get tackled on the 20-yard line.
So
Jeremiah Latu. Let's get a replay on that one.
That's what I say when you got to throw the ball.
That's right. They heard you.
They took our advice.
We're going to give you credit for that one.
Wow, that was amazing.
And again, they set it up through these last two drives by just running the ball. John Glenn was not expecting it. O'Gara just comfortable back there and throws it up. Latu, perfect, in stride.
Dang.
Cammy has to stay on that. That ball kind of, it was a moonshot. She was able to track it down. First down, Aztecs looking to extend this 14-0 lead. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Come right back at them with the run. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. But yeah, like I said, I took a speech class and it changed everything. And here I am. It contributed to me being able to,
Yeah.
go off the cuff.
Going back to soccer, so you guys are going to be in the Grove League, which is that middle one. So you'll be
Yeah.
with Savannah, Santiago, Los Amigos.
Yeah. Orange. Orange, I believe, is in that league.
Yes, and Orange as
Yeah.
well, yeah. It'd be interesting, too, even with Lowe's. I don't remember. Did you guys play Lowe's last year?
Yeah, we did.
And Favor, who is their best player, I don't think she's playing high school right now. I think she's just doing her club.
Oh,
so
wow.
that'll be interesting with that Lowe's team and how that's going to affect them.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
that's a good place for you guys, right in that middle. That Grove League, that's a good place for you guys to be.
Yeah, I think that's where we really shine.
Second down and 7 here for the Aztecs. Again, pass, Latu. Over to the right side, complete.
Oh,
Got to get around the edge at the 10, the 5. He's going to be in the end zone. He is a receiver. We were talking about it earlier. He mentioned in his video that he was a wide receiver tight end. Dave's like, no, that's a tight end. He's he's out there, out the outside. He's a receiver today.
For sure.
Oh, but we're blocking the back flag. Let's see if we can catch it.
Unnecessary, too.
Dang.
Away from the play, huh?
Way to go, Jeremiah.
Let me see. I got enough. There we go. You're going to see that jump around a little bit as I lower the score. There we go. There we go. Still 14-0, but hopefully they can get it into the end zone after they.
Yep, they got 2:18 on the clock. I think they got it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's no time to panic. They made that one look easy.
Yeah.
They will be. Are they going to be taken back, or is this the spot, Dave?
Yeah, that's a spot.
So if it's the spot, they're at the 12-yard line or 16.
He was right around the 3-yard line on this side.
Let's see what Coach Stewart has drawn up for this play.
Let's see.
Hopefully something good.
Fumble.
Oh no! And Glenn has it.
Oh man.
Tough break.
Caution. Yeah.
Tough break for the Aztecs.
I think that was one where they got pulled back and they had some running. I think they tripped over feet there, and that's what led to it.
Well, I believe Aztecs will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
So for Glenn, this was a must stop here, or else you risk going down, 4 scores. And I think the Aztecs can keep them at bay here and go into halftime with a 14-0 lead. If not, get something going here and get a turnover to make it 21-0.
Didn't have coming off Glenn's best offensive possession on this last one.
Yeah, Glenn finally got things going. Well, ladies, we don't want to keep you much longer. If you want to go back out there, that's awesome. I appreciate you. I'm going to give you guys some parting gifts here. We got a little bit of stickers, to
Thank you.
commemorate your time up here. If you see people down there and they're like, hey, we need some, send them up here. We've got a few more to give out.
Okay.
Of course.
So we appreciate you. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
I
this.
need to try and go out to some girls' flag football games, some soccer
for sure.
games.
Yeah, for sure.
Get out of the office and get some air.
Fingers crossed we might get a league title picture.
There we go. Yeah, there we
yeah.
go.
You might
Yeah.
get lucky.
There we go. So we thank you, Emma Amonpre, right? There we go. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. You guys did great. Top student guests for this. Yeah.
We set the bar high.
You set the bar like way high. La Quinta, the whole La Quinta, Mr. Snyder and Ms. Kirkman have said it high. You guys have said it high. Thank you guys so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
It's been a good first half of football here. We've had a little bit of back and forth action. La Quinta defense doing really good here. Offense with their first hiccup of the night on that last drive, but looking to take a 14-0 lead into halftime. Glenn getting nothing going there.
Yeah, La Quinta's pressure just been relentless all night. Even in the last possession where Glenn had some success, that was really due to a couple missed tackles that really led to a couple big plays that let them gain big chunks of yardage there. But that La Quinta pressure has been relentless, and here we get a timeout from Coach James Stewart. He might try to get a 2-for-1 here. So we've got a third down.
I like it.
33 seconds left here. Again, this is certainly a passing down situation for Glenn. We'll see if they actually pass here, if they try to play the chess game and run the ball.
You've got 3 timeout, or you 2 now.
Yeah.
You don't get to keep them. You might as well use them. And if coach thinks that he can get a quick strike play to the end zone.
This has been the issue for La Quinta over the years is, again, because they are kind of this double wing, and don't get caught up on the formations here, but they are in the running formation, whether it's double wing, single wing, wing T, whatever it might be. They're a running formation team, and so time is always against them. They can't just spread the ball out and throw it deep. That's not who they are. They do like we saw in that throw to Latu, where they get you lulled to sleep because you think a run is coming, and then they play action, you go over the top. So certainly aggressive here with Coach James Stewart. I wonder if we would see any kind of spread formation here just at the end. if they get the ball back and they're pressed for time trying to get a quick score.
Yeah, you wonder if they even have a package installed.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Again, last year, even with Jackson Clark as their quarterback, he could sling it, and I'm sure they had some packages involved in that. Yeah, this is so a running play there. Another timeout from Coach James Stewart. Going to be 28 seconds left. 4th down. This will be interesting as well, too. You saw Glenn kind of fumble this shotgun snap here. They're going to have to punt the ball now. And as we've seen on this stream plenty of times,
that's not always a good exchange.
That center-punter exchange is very, very tough, especially down here at this end of the field.
Well, I was watching the replay of that Nogales punt from last week that went 2 yards after the snap.
Yeah.
The punter snapped it right into his own back end, and it just kind of fell. So if you're the Aztecs, you're hoping to see something like that kind of helps you out.
You know what my opinion is on that. I am a big believer that unless you have a great long snapper and a great punter that can get hang time, you are better served just let your quarterback kick it.
Yeah, and I don't know if I think I texted you about
the quick kick.
The Centennial quarterback lined up in shotgun and got that quick kick off. So
yeah, and that's what being the purist here, I look at that, and the true quick kick is when you do it on 3rd down. It's when you catch everybody off guard. So even there, if I was John Glenn on that 3rd down, knowing they're taking those timeouts, the clock game you want to do there, but I haven't done that on 3rd down. They got nobody back there. Let that ball roll.
Yeah.
Good snap.
That was a nice snap.
Let's see how they came after him. So this ball will roll. Let's see how far.
That's going to take a good little roll all the way to the 40-yard line.
Here you don't want to touch it. Do not touch it. Let the clock run. Yeah, so at that point, if you're Glenn, you don't want to touch that ball. Make the referee blow the whistle.
Yeah. Get a few seconds. I mean, they could have ran it down to 14, 13 maybe. So let's see what La Quinta does here. It might change things that it's this far into their own territory, but who knows?
You've played a good half. Again, you have dominated this. It's only 14-0, but this has certainly been a feel of this game that La Quinta is in control here. Worst case scenario, you do not want to turn the ball over for a pick six or a fumble. At this point, down on the field with only 16 seconds left, I'll be honest, if I'm Coach James Stewart, I'm being conservative. I'm going to run the ball here, and if it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't, I'm going into halftime.
Yeah, hey, you get the ball coming out at the half. So not a bad deal there if you decided to just take it.
Timeout, John Glenn.
So John, okay. 16 seconds left to go here. GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Moore here alongside District Athletic Director Dave Mamali. We've had a great group of guests come up today.
Couple updates for you. So Rancho is up 14-0 on my last update that I got, and Pacifica is down 14-0 to Aliso Niguel.
Aliso Niguel, a tough school.
Good program.
Yeah. Again, Pacifica losing last week to Marina. Another school that's a tough program. Those are two programs that play in higher leagues than Pacifica, so those losses aren't too bad.
I was impressed with the Marina score for them. 21-17.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought Marina might get them by a little bit more, so that was a good loss for the Mariners, I think.
Marina had a big win last night.
Yeah. Seeing, the score that surprised me was Irvine taking it to Kennedy, too. Irvine is having a great year.
That's right. We were telling you they took down Northwood.
Yeah. Took it to Northwood.
So I guess you look at Northwood now a little bit differently than you kind of did before.
I do, and I certainly think Irvine is the class of that district now, at least this year in football. It's not Portola, it's not Northwood. It is clearly Irvine.
Oh, they're going to drop back to pass. He's going to wait. He's got plenty of time. He's just going to decide to run it. Good job. That's a smart play.
Yeah, and they're going to let this run.
It's going to take us into halftime. I believe we do have one more guest coming up here at halftime. But we're going to take a little bit of a break here, probably a few-minute breather. GGUSD Athletics High School Football, La Quinta 14, John Glenn, nothing. We are back here at Bolsa Grande Stadium. La Quinta 14, John Glenn nothing. La Quinta looking to come out here in the second half and extend this lead that they've got. It probably should be a lot larger than it is, but for some reason or another, only 14 points. They've pretty much dominated this game, Dave. Your thoughts so far?
Yeah, that's kind of the way that La Quinta is and how they're built is they're not going to score in bunches. They are going to grind you down, and it's going to be a nice, slow game that goes on there. So I do think they've been in control. Maybe they could have had one more score. You could have said that, and maybe it's 21-0 instead, but no panic, I don't think, at this time for La Quinta. I think they are in control. I'll tell you what, number 11, Leland Latu, has been super impressive so far. Both sides of the ball. We've seen him score on offense, obviously, and run the ball effectively. But, man, he had a huge hit on defense, too.
Take a look at, go to our Instagram and take a look at that.
Yeah, certainly been the most impressive on the field so far, in my opinion.
Back deep to return here for the Aztecs, number 14, Jason Pham, and number 22, brother of Leland, Jeremiah.
And again, yeah, Jeremiah with a nice long catch, and then also had a touchdown that got called back. So the Latu brothers really impressive tonight.
And there's a third one who's in waiting here.
Freshman, right? I think.
Yeah, Isley Latu, yeah, quarterback linebacker. So, he's behind Noguera there. Noguera, a senior, so Isley waiting patiently to take the reins next year. Oh, a nice little squibber line drive kick. It's going to be recovered at the 24-yard line.
If you are a fan of the stream and have listened to this before, I have praised that. That's how I would do the squib or the pop-up is the missile kick. You're just kicking it hard right at someone. If it hits them, you got a chance to get it. If not, it's a squib kick. They don't get much of a return.
So let's see what La Quinta can do here on their first drive of the second half. This is GGUSD Athletics High School Football. We have some updates. The last we heard, Pacifica had tied that game up.
14-14 against Aliso, yes.
14-14 against the tough Aliso Niguel team.
Santiago still down 11-0. That's at halftime as well. Again, looking here, classic double wing formation for La Quinta. Just a dive. You heard Cork in here, Cork Snyder earlier, talking about the triple option. And that's what you'll get is a dive option to that fullback. Quarterback can keep it or he can pitch out to that running back. We did diagram earlier the counter reverse action out of this formation that they have. But again, this is what La Quinta wants to do. They want to they want to slowly run the ball, control the game on the ground. They want to lull you into sleep that you're either going to try to overpower them with the toss and then counter you with a reverse action, or that play action get you in a pass over the top.
Second down play here for the Aztecs. Again, double wing formation here. Love the old school look. I always have to comment on that.
There's your
counter. A lot of good counters. Noguera kept it, so he faked us out.
I think that was a broken play. Again, maybe let's get a replay on that, Vincent, and take a look. I do think that was a broken play. We have an injured Eagle down on the field, but we can see this. This was going to be a reverse. Yeah, I think that was just a missed handoff.
He made it look good, though.
Did, yeah. Tricked us. Give a shout out, even though it's John Glenn. We've got athletic trainer for La Quinta, Megan, is out there helping, giving a lending hand. Again, we're excited about our athletic trainers. Megan done a great job at La Quinta in her 2 months on the job.
That Glenn player being helped off the field. Hopefully he's okay and he's able to come back in the game. If not, speedy recovery. It's going to be third down here for the Aztecs. 3rd and 7.
I'm going to guess toss. Let's see here. So guess toss to the open part of the field here, near camera. There it is.
There it is.
Oh, good tackle.
Nice play there by John Glenn.
Yeah, Christian Affan in there. Good tackle in the backfield.
Brings up 4th down, so a good stop here by the John Glenn defense to start the 4th quarter, the second half here. They're looking to make something happen and get into this game. Maybe they've settled down a little bit.
Well, we talk all the time about halftime adjustments. It's a real thing in football. It can be a completely different game in the second half. Hopefully this isn't a trend here for the remainder of the half here. But
you know, I heard the Eagles defensive coordinator, the actual Eagles, the Philadelphia, that no one likes, he was talking about halftime adjustments. I hear people talk about halftime adjustments. I have no time to make no adjustments by the time I get down there and by the time I get back up. So some people don't need adjustments. I guess I think it's, I forgot his name.
I don't know his name, but that's crazy to me.
Yeah. It's a beautiful punt. Let's see if it takes a La Quinta roll. Not bad. It's going to be down at the 43-yard line, so that's where John Glenn will start their first drive of the second half. Looking to get on the board for the first time here tonight. Again, John Glenn coming into this game with a 2-game winning streak. La Quinta losing last week's game, having won since week 2, or week 1, the official week 1, and they tied in week 2, so they're looking to get back into the win column here for the first time since their first game. Glenn with 4 wide receivers here. We've got, looks like number 6 back there, Ryder Perez, the quarterback. First time we've called some of the Eagle action here. He drops back, looks to his right, lets that one go. He's got a man. That's complete number 3, still on his feet and gets pushed out of bounds. That's Jonah Mason on the reception. That's a first down for the Eagles. So the Eagles right away, Dave, come out of halftime, throwing the ball. Defense settled down.
Yeah, again, we saw, I think that was Perez we were talking about pregame, but we saw him, good, nice, tight spiral, good arm there. Obviously, Glenn has tried to spread the ball out in their formation, but La Quinta has just been on their tails all night with their pressure. If Glenn can solve that pressure with their halftime adjustments, maybe we do get a different ball game out of this.
Glenn again, 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation for Perez.
And pistol moving to shotgun.
Oh, bad snap. Perez going to have to just jump on it. That's going to be a loss of about 12 yards on the play.
Yeah, we saw that at least one other time in the first half. Not a loss like that, but Perez having a hard time with that shotgun snap, kind of mishandled it a little bit. Unforced error for sure.
So one big play negated by a big-time loss here. It brings up 2nd down and 23 for John Glenn.
I think Glenn would be better served here to kind of pick up the tempo. So again, no huddle for them, but this tempo is very, very slow. I think it would serve them better just to get going and get on the ball.
Even going into that first down play on this drive, it looked a little bit quicker. Their tempo was a little bit up, and then they kind of caught La Quinta off guard, but again, taking their time. And that one incomplete, intended for
Now
Mason.
again, that's the exact same play that they ran on their first play of this series. To me, just get up and go fast and run that again. If it worked one time and you're going to run it a second time here, do it fast. Do it fast and keep La Quinta on their heels there.
Brings up 3rd and 23.
Now you're in trouble at this point. This should probably be a screen, in my opinion. You want to try to.
Well, they're going trips left here. I bet you they do run a screen to Mason right here. Let's see if they send number 11 in motion. Nope, he's going to drop back, looks to his left. Going deep. Oh, incomplete. That pass.
Late flag.
Wow. Evan Perez, the intended receiver. Looks like they're going to get Latu on a very questionable
Yeah, that's one of those, I think in basketball is a better analogy. Sometimes if you make the layup, they don't call the foul. If you miss it, they call the foul. I think if he makes that catch, there's no pass interference, but that was a late flag pull there. Now remember, pass interference, not an automatic first down, so this is still going to be 3rd down here. Yeah, we're going to be 3rd and about 8.
I like how they're listening to you in the booth next door.
They're catching the live stream. They got the delay, just a little delay, the TV delay.
So it goes from 3rd and 23 to 3rd and 8, something a little bit more manageable. Again, John Glenn trips left. Look for them to run that play again. There it is, this time going to Mason. Incomplete, that's going to bring up 4th and 8. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Oh no, now they're bringing in the punt team.
Yeah, they got to get something going on offense. Credit to La Quinta's defense here, but I think that's one where if they had gained a little bit of yards on that, they might have gone for it here on 4th, but
good snap. Nice punt. That's a beautiful punt. La Quinta going to get this ball at their own 15-yard line. So here we go. Let's see what La Quinta can do on their second drive of the second half. Shout out to Richard tuning in. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Remember, you can watch this stream when the game is over in perpetuity, as Dave likes to say, as it's going to be on YouTube. You can see highlights on Instagram. And once again, follow us at GGUSD Athletics. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, feel free to do so. We're trying to build a following here. We've got great things going on. We're going to be doing some cross-country content in a few weeks, hoping to do some other sports as well as the year goes on. We're here to bring our school communities and our athletes the coverage that they deserve. They work so hard throughout the year. We want to make sure that they get the shine and the highlight that they do deserve.
Latu on the toss.
The gain of about 5 yards on the play.
And again, you're very happy with that if you're La Quinta, because getting 5 yards on a play that was stretched out and didn't feel like it worked, and you're still getting 5 yards, that's excellent.
Because it didn't look like a big game, but then when you look at 5 yards, you get that, you do that again, that's a first down.
So if you can just chunk your way down the field there, and eventually Latu will break one of those and he'll be gone. So that's exactly the game plan that La Quinta wants. Like I said, they're not really quick strike ability, but it is that just grind you down the field, and eventually one of those plays will break.
Second down and 4 for La Quinta.
Counter. So again, as we did on the telestrator there earlier, I knew right away with that. Again, those two pulling linemen from that left side coming back right. If you are John Glenn on defense, that is what you're reading. That's what you're reading, that double wing.
Shout out to John Glenn fans for showing up.
Yeah.
Came in a little bit after. 6:05 traffic is terrible.
Tell you, when I was coaching, I had the pleasure of going against one of the pioneers and innovators of the double wing, and Myron Miller.
Yep.
And that was a lot harder action going against him in those Tustin teams.
Those Tustin teams took a long while to adopt that spread offense.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're a completely different team.
Yeah, and still dominating. Doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, I know I had talked to Myron one time about how there's a lot of people that weren't happy that he was running that system. And we were talking and going, how could you not be happy? You won.
They're winning. They're winning 90-30 against. They're blowing people out.
Who cares? You're winning.
Yeah, it's not how you get there. It's the fact that you get there in the first place that matters.
I'm a little sad because I am a UCLA Bruins fan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Deshaun Foster.
Speaking of Tustin.
Loved him as a player. Unfortunate for him as the UCLA coach, no longer employed there, but triple option going out. There we go.
Oh, dangerous. He keeps it and gets some good yardage out of it. That's always tough, that exchange right there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Deshaun's next move. Hopefully he continues coaching.
He really is a great position coach. You know, he'll find a spot somewhere, whether that's in the NFL or another college program. But he is a great individual, really nice man, and he is certainly a great running back coach. There's no doubt about that. And he stepped into a tough situation at UCLA as well.
Yeah.
It's a late hire. It's hard.
Of course, you know, UCLA not able to do the things that USC can do around here. We know that public college football, at least in Southern California, is not like the private schools. It's not like even like a Stanford can be.
Right.
They're playing by more stringent, you know, entrance eligibility and all that.
Now they
got a flag on the play.
They got Calimony now too. They gotta pay Cal because they went to the Big Ten. So that's another story as well.
Holding on the Aztecs.
I don't know who's down there. Well, everybody's kind of left him. There we go. We got Megan coming out. Is that Latu, either Leland or Jeremiah?
It might be. It's not 22. I think 22 is Jeremiah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a hold, and this is a hold way in the backfield here, it looks like. Oh, I see. That's just where they had picked it up. Looks like maybe an ankle here with this injured Aztec.
Looks like that might be Leland.
Leland, yeah.
We've seen some ankles get tweaked and guys just get right back in there.
Yeah, it's what you want to do too. Is if you do hurt your ankle a little, you don't want to stop moving. You want to keep that moving. The colder that ankle gets, the more it's going to stiffen up and tighten up. So look to see Leland if it is just a minor injury, stay active on that sideline. Big blow for the Aztecs, though, if he's not able to return.
Look at Miss Kirby wants to come on again, Dave. She's ready.
Oh, awesome.
She's ready.
Let's get her on.
It's peer pressure. It's peer pressure. It's peer. Don't worry. We've got some baseball players coming up who are going to give you a
run for my money. Did you see our halftime show?
We were able to watch it.
Fumble.
Way. Yeah, it's John Glenn football.
Do you see how big our student body is right there? ESV representing.
I love it. No, we saw
Hawaiian
that. We saw the halftime show. Very, it was awesome. Very
good.
choreographed. That was really good.
Smooth.
We just saw all the powder that came up. So we're going to see that on TikTok later, I'm sure.
It is.
Yeah.
We're #1 everywhere. I have to stay and clean it up, though. I had a promise. So I have a little room.
Yeah, that's for Alex.
Because Alex can do that because he was with her for long enough, right?
I did get permission. But this time we bought baby wipes to wipe it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just send some students up here. They can break down all the cables go in the box.
No, I wanted you to get your workout again. You said.
That's the only reason why I like double headers is after game one, I just leave everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing here Perez is really locked on to Mason. I think that's 3 or 4 in a row that he's gone to Mason there. So just that little quick underneath route. If I'm John Glenn, I'm going deep again to number 7, Evan Perez.
Dave, so we had a penalty here, the pass interference. We'll talk to the referee here. Would you have called that if he caught the ball?
Denise, I gave
See,
it.
I'll tell you, in basketball, because that was where I ref it, you let the play happen, right?
See?
You don't stop the scoring.
So, Denise, that was the example I gave you. Is to me, that looked like a foul, and if they make the layup, let it go. And if they miss it, all right, send them to the line.
Give them the advantage.
Yeah.
But you take advantage away when you call that
Oh,
foul, you
biggest
stop
play
the
of John Glenn for the night. All the way into deep in Aztec territory at the 8-yard line, 9-yard line.
Yeah, that was one where the ref was looking. He saw it went down, and he went, okay, now I'll throw it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Sometimes it's okay to hold that whistle just a little bit longer or that flag, depending on what sport you're in. So do I get kudos here? Bartlett didn't come in twice.
You get kudos. No one comes in twice. You are the only principals who's ever come in twice.
We have the whiteboard in the back there keeping score. You are 2-1. You've been up here twice.
Oh, yeah, twice.
And then I'll just jump in on everybody else's.
Glenn trying to punch it in and score for the first time here tonight.
Ooh,
oh, yep, that was egregious.
That was our bad.
Well, to be honest, if you're going to do a face mask, this is the perfect spot to do it because now it's only half the distance to the goal. You're not getting 15 yards here. And again, we never want to advocate for doing the face mask there, but
or don't get caught.
This is not going to be a huge penalty against the Aztecs.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough.
I'll let, as we're going to have some more guests here, I will come off. I will let them.
Yeah.
There
Thank
you go.
guys for letting me. Have
of course,
2-1.
Ms. Bartlett should be listening, or you want.
Oh,
yeah, you know what? You know what? This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Me and Dave are going to hand over the headsets to Ms. Kirkman and our baseball players.
Uh-oh.
We're going to take a quick breather.
Okay.
You talk baseball and the Quinta. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Hi, guys. Are you actually leaving? Oh, we have 3. Hi.
Hi.
Say your name.
I'm Shahan Sheikh. I'm a senior who plays baseball at LQ.
Yeah. What position?
I play center field and utility, so I just fill in anywhere.
So you're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fast. And you are?
I'm Johnny Forte, and I play baseball for La Quinta.
And what position?
I play pitcher.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. What are your different pitches?
I throw fastball, slider, and changeup.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite?
I'd say the fastball.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. And center field, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You call the game, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, we're on. Okay, well, I didn't know that was happening. Look, we're on. Say hi. All right, so baseball's coming. Getting ready. What is one thing that your coach is telling you to do to prepare? Baseball's not an easy sport.
I think he's just trying to tell us to stay safe. Don't get injured, especially right as season starts. Because we know from a couple years ago and last year that injuries really affect our season. And so I think we just want to try to stay healthy.
All right. And what are some of the things he's telling you to do?
They just don't be doing like dumb stuff. Just make sure you eat right, sleep right.
Take care of our bodies.
Stretching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've been working on that baseball IQ? Does he have you like run bases and?
Yeah, pretty much every practice.
Be aggressive.
Yeah. Every practice.
What is the hardest part of baseball, do you guys think?
I'd say it's honestly mentality.
Yeah?
The ups and downs are really crazy.
Yeah. Knowing how to control yourself when something isn't going right.
It's true. I think it is the hardest mental sport there is. Every time you're up there, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's a tough
All right,
time.
here we go. Wait, we're watching. What's going on here? Oh, we're just shy. Do either one of you play football? Or even flag football? Either one?
I've thought about it in the past, but no.
No. Well, now with baseball, they probably just won't let you.
Yeah.
Sees you put on pads, he may tell you to.
Yeah.
It is. It's a mental sport. Every time you get up there, and every time you go against a different pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes it.
Yeah.
People don't realize it.
Yeah. Nothing looks the same up there.
No.
Yeah.
Every game, weather, how like even where the sun is. I mean, everything affects how you play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I admire you guys. I don't know if I could do it. It wasn't my thing. I was telling the guys I played basketball, but you mess up in basketball, it's quick. You just turn around and go down the court, and everybody forgot. So for you guys, it's up there. It's a lot of pressure, so it is. It's a mental sport, so I have a lot of admiration for the players. Now, are you guys looking to play on after?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping to play in college.
Okay. Where do you think you'd like to try out? Or?
I like to play for a community college, get myself ready, prepared for the next step.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. Gives you time to grow.
Yeah.
Also get over some of the mental stuff, right? Those challenges. But they have some really great teams around here.
Yeah. They
Good
really
fields. Yeah, I think that's smart. And you're just going to be playing for fun and then moving on, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll just be moving on after my senior year.
Yeah.
Maybe play for fun around here and there.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep up on the skills. Oh, here we go. Oh, they held us. We're doing good tonight. Do you have any friends out here tonight?
do. Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan Liu too.
Okay.
He plays baseball with us, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the few that gets to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be with us right after.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. This was nice of you guys to come. What's going on at LQ though that you love? Long pause. Long pause.
Well, obviously just baseball. It's like going to practice after school every day.
Yeah.
See my teammates.
Aw.
Just nice getting that work in.
That is so good, though. That's what we want you guys to do. Make sure you're connecting with the school in some way. School can be challenging on its own, and the fact that you belong to the baseball team make us proud. I'm very much looking forward to your season. I've seen you guys in your some of your preseason or summer games, some of your summer games, and your practices, and appreciate how well you guys keep the field up.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think we've got a timeout. This is hard. I'm trying to talk and watch. This is not and they left me. They just abandoned me. I don't even know what else to say. And they put me on video.
Yeah.
Do you guys have brothers or sisters at LQ or graduated or coming in?
I have a little brother, but he's not coming in for a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in 7th grade right now.
Oh, okay. He's got a couple years.
Yeah.
Before he's an Aztec. What about you?
I don't have any that's coming in.
Oh.
I had a cousin that played both football and baseball before, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you an only child or?
I have an older sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now, do you guys watch pro football too?
Yeah.
All right, who's your teams?
Patriots.
Yes. What about you?
I don't watch as much, but I like the Seahawks.
Okay. What about, I haven't even asked, what about your baseball teams? Who are your teams?
We're both Padres fans.
Yeah, Padres.
Padres. I went to a game this past summer there. It's good. Yeah.
Gotta
It's
love the
fun.
Padres.
Yeah.
Crowd is good. It was fun.
Yeah.
Angel fan. I'm sorry. I have to. It's loyal. They're local.
Yeah.
Although watching the Dodgers, that's legit. They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch the Angels sweep the Dodgers twice.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
That was great.
That was amazing.
Whenever the Dodgers lose.
Yeah, rising to, it's funny because Angels rising to the occasion. But they talk a lot about, the professionals, a lot about the mental and how to get through that and try to fight off the nerves and be confident. It's not art. It's not easy. Long pause. I don't think this is supposed to be good like TV or video, but I don't know what else to say. How's your football IQ? What's going on right now, guys?
Beats me.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're going.
I just like watching my friends play.
Yeah.
We just cheer when Jeremiah scores.
Yeah. You know when he passes the end zone.
Yeah.
Well, they appreciate the support. clubs or anything that you guys are involved in?
Yeah, I'm the event coordinator for Gem at our school.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Tell me more about that.
So we're just a club that focuses on women empowerment, sort of. And so we just host events, trying to support that. I think soon we're trying to get an event at Santa Ana Zoo.
Okay.
So for Halloween, we're gonna try getting an event there, and then just move on from there.
And what are you envisioning with that event?
I think it's called Boo at the Zoo. So I think we're just like helping little kids and stuff. Right.
Giving out candy or doing like a trick or treat kind of theme,
Yeah,
or just
stuff like that.
That's
yeah.
a great idea. That is a great idea. And any clubs for you? No,
I'm
just
not
baseball
in any
all
clubs.
day, all the
Yep.
time.
I'm dedicated to baseball. What can I say?
Well, I think that's what most players are. Baseball is whole body and soul all day,
Yeah.
every day. And like you say, even getting how you eat and your fitness and all of that.
Yeah.
All right, what down are we at? First down.
At the end of the third quarter, Aztecs 14.
Here it is. All right, 14-0. All right, let's hear it for our Aztecs. All right, guys, we'll take you off the spot unless you have anything else to say.
No, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming and supporting us. You guys are amazing. All right, here we are, spring 2026, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
We'll be
Aztecs
there.
baseball, leading the leagues. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
You guys for coming in. We got some stickers for you. Let me get you one more. This one's going to be valuable in the
GGUSD
future.
Athletics certified now.
Yeah. There you go. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Ms. Kirkman, thank you for doing that for us. You are incredible. That's why you're my favorite.
Yeah. He's seeing me. He's like texting me.
Vincent's the best, isn't he? Vincent's one of my other favorites. We took a little bit of a break here.
No, I posted it. Okay.
Took a little bit of a break here just to kind of get a breather. Catch up on some outside work dealings here. As a communications professional, you are never off the clock. So I have to respond to some text messages.
Yeah, it's interesting here. Again, not a fan of John Glenn going for that field goal on that fourth down. Even if they hit that and it's 14-3, they're still 2 scores down. They got to score twice. So, in my opinion, that's a mistake for John Glenn. Should have gone for that on that fourth down. Momentum is certainly with John Glenn now. La Quinta's got to kind of get back to their game plan that they had earlier on. Again, La Quinta with the dive. They've had some missteps here on that dive option. Good fighting for yards, though. This is the La Quinta football you want, is even on a play where it doesn't look like it's successful, they're gaining 3 yards. That's what you want if you're La Quinta, always positive yards. We see number 11, Leland Latu, is back in for La Quinta. That's a great sign. Again, coming out here, we got 2nd and about 7.
Not going to say this is a big drive for La Quinta, but
I think it is.
it's got to be a drive where you get some points on the board and kind of
even
close it out.
Even if they flip the field, they just got to get some momentum back with them.
Oh,
and again, that's been their Achilles heels all night. We have seen La Quinta put the ball on the ground at least 3 or 4 times.
that's got to be frustrating. You're keeping John Glenn in the game with these turnovers. It's a little bit like last week, but Los Amigos was able to overcome those.
Right.
Nogales was I don't want to,
Well,
it's a higher caliber opponent.
I think what you're hitting the nail on the head there. That again, Los Amigos we felt was the better football team all night. I feel that about La Quinta. La Quinta is better than John Glenn, but this game is close enough. La Quinta can lose this game still.
We saw it with Los Amigos. They had that lead and it almost evaporated on them. And hopefully La Quinta can close it out here.
Good
Bouncing
move.
it outside, still on his feet. Close to the first
Gonna
down.
be just short. This will be interesting
That was
for
Jason
Coach
Pham.
Stewart.
Bring up 4th and about 2.
You know what we love here? If you're a fan of the stream, 4th and 2. Let's see that hard count.
Shout out to the La Quinta fans here. They're getting into it. They're trying to be one of the top fan sections in the county here. We've got a bunch of those competitions going on around social media. They're doing their best to get up there. Fourth and 1 here.
I think this is going to be a counter to Latu. They switched him over here. Nope, just a dive.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just a simple dive, and La Quinta has the first down.
That was Evan Barone on the carry.
Big play there because now La Quinta, obviously, with the first down, they keep going, but now they're in the Eagle territory. And again, I think at this point, flipping that field is certainly a big part of this game. Clock winding down. There's going to be well under 9 minutes left before the Aztecs run their next play here. Big first down for the Aztecs. There's your counter.
Good gain on the play. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. That was number 4, David Estrada.
Yeah, 14.
Jason, 14, sorry. Jason Pham on the carry. Again, anytime this clock's running when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, it's a good thing.
Well, again, I have not liked John Glenn's tempo. I love this tempo from La Quinta. Take your time.
This is
slow,
a perfect,
methodical. I like this from La Quinta.
Perfect tempo right now. You can have this ball for another 4 minutes deep here in Eagle territory. And again, if you flip the field, you're making it really hard for Glenn to do anything.
Just dive.
They stuffed that one out. That was Barone on the carry.
Yeah, going to be about 3rd and 5 here. Again, this will be an interesting call. If La Quinta doesn't gain a yard here, conventional wisdom would still be to punt, try to pin him down. But they're close enough that could be an interesting call for Coach. Boy, you're right. La Quinta's crowd into it now.
Yeah.
Toss.
Get around the side. Oh, that was a nice play by number 5, Okoro Lee.
Wow, what a great fill. You know what? We're going to give a replay for Lee there. That's a great job. I love good defensive plays there. And this is just a great fill. Again, you see here Lee, the corner, number 5. Just a great fill and tackle. Nice swing.
Way to elude that block too.
Good job.
Latu knew he sprung it on him. See at the end, their hands on the head. He knew he missed that block.
This might be something La Quinta might take a delay a game would be my guess. Let that clock run all the way down, back them up, and then punt. Looks like they will line up to run it though. Hard count. Oh, they are going to run it.
It's going to roll out to his right. Lets that one go. He's got a man open. That's complete. That's a first down. Pass complete to number 11, Leland Latu.
I think they might have gotten away with a hold there, but no harm, no foul.
Nope.
And a good connection there. You're right. Good connection from Nagura to Latu. Nice play call. Give Coach Stewart a credit on that. Good play call.
Definitely caught them off guard. They weren't expecting that.
I don't want to put the game to bed yet, but
I mean, 5 minutes left.
I think that's pretty close. I think that's pretty close to sealing it just from a time standpoint, as long as La Quinta doesn't turn it over in this next 4 downs here.
Pitch, left side. And I think that's all you need to do here.
Well, another flag that's going to stop the clock. Two flags on the field. See if these are 2 separate calls or the same. The
discussion going on from the officials that would make me guess that it's 2 separate penalties. They are discussing how they're going to enforce that. Personal foul. Looking for the number.
Face mask. It's going to be on. Oh, wow. That's big. Go to Glenn. Oh, double.
I think they're going to go back to back here. Ooh, this could be
That's
huge.
a 30-yard penalty.
Personal foul, face mask on the play, calls on the Aztecs.
Wow.
That's tough. You know what, though, Dave? It's more time for this clock to run out if they can get some positive yardage. It's going to be a repeat of first down. But I think the Aztecs should continue marching back because I think they're going to be a lot further back than that.
I think they miscounted. Nope, they didn't. There you go. Well, second and what are we at? 20.
About 20, 28. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. First and 28.
Hey, you're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance. As long as it's not 99. It's the first time we've seen La Quinta spread out like this all night.
Roll out. Nope, now we're out.
Screen, right side, Latu. Oh.
Get on it, get on it, get on it. And that's incomplete, so that ball will still be up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a good break there.
Well, smart play by Jeremiah there. Again, you never know what the referee's going to call. Even if you think that ball is coming forward, you never quite know. And so you always want to get on top of that. You dictate the game. Don't let the referees at that point. Always a smart play if you are listening in. Although the only ones we would have listening in is Los Amigos, right?
Pretty much.
Do have, again, not a lot of updates from our last one. Oh, Santiago is down 25-0 now,
Oof.
so the floodgates open a little bit.
There it is, Ocean View settling in there. The wave is coming.
We have Rancho is up 28-6, so a good bounce-back game for Rancho.
Especially heading into next week. Big game. The one I've been looking forward to since last year. We can start talking about it a little bit. Garden Grove Rancho playing for the first time in a few years here. The first two schools in Garden Grove, first two high schools in Garden Grove. They played their first game, I believe, back in 1959. Rancho did win the first few games of that series. Back then they played for the Jordan Trophy.
You know, I haven't gotten an update from one of the ADs tonight, but I'm looking here, and Garden Grove University 14-14 is the latest score.
That is huge for Garden Grove.
I see. And it actually looks like Garden Grove is up 21-14.
Wow, it's big for the Argos.
So they're still in the third quarter.
Clock continuing to run here. Glenn not really worried. It's 3rd and 20. La Quinta really not worried about running up to the ball and getting the plays off. They're going to milk as much time as they can off the clock. Four and a half minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd down for La Quinta. Man in motion.
Pump
fake
fake
the screen. He's looking to go deep. He lets that one go and just overthrows. It's going to be incomplete. Stops the clock. I don't know if I like that play too much. But I guess you got to take a shot here.
Well, La Quinta's going to punt the ball. Again, they get that chance now to pin them deep. Big possession, though, here for both teams.
Plenty of ball game left to be played here. Glenn can easily score 14 points.
Well, remember, we talked about it all night. We have not seen quick tempo from Glenn, and they need to have quick tempo now. So, to be honest, we don't know how they deal with that because they haven't really sped up the tempo tonight, but they don't have a choice at this point. We're going to have to see quick tempo from them. Good snap. And good punt.
Oh, get on it. That's going to be nice. Oh, he touched it.
I think you give him the benefit of the doubt. I would say that the Glenn player probably did not touch it, but smart play by La Quinta. You always act like they do when you go for it. Discussion by the officials. There's still a chance for La Quinta.
Give him the ball. Give him the ball.
You got to be sure if you're an official now that he touched it. I don't think he did, but
they're giving it to him.
Yeah. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, there we go. Nothing like a little drama here at the end of the game. Got 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here. La Quinta 14, John Glenn nothing. La Quinta doing just enough to keep this lead. Hurting themselves a lot here tonight. The game could be a lot worse than it is. The score could be a lot more lopsided than it is right now. But as it stands, Glenn's still in the game. There's 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Let's see what they can do here. Again, as Dave mentioned, this is a big drive for both teams here. Glenn with the ball at their own 7-yard line. They've got a lot of green in front of them. Perez takes the snap, passes over to Lee. It's complete.
Yeah, that's tough. That part of the field there. Again, those wide swing passes there to the running back. You have two problems there. One is the defense can step in front, and that's a touchdown, and it's game over. The other is, just like we mentioned before with Lazio, that could be a backwards pass, which could be a fumble.
We talk about tempo.
And yeah, there's no tempo here.
There's no quick tempo here. Still yet to get set, and here we go finally. Perez getting ready to take the snap. Clock at 3.5 minutes. Drops back, looks to his right.
Sack.
Wow,
Oh,
big time
big
sack. Big time play by the Aztecs. That was number 60. And it looks like 66 on the tackle. That's Jason Soto and Gio Rosales with a big play here for the Aztecs. And Glenn finally using their timeouts to stop the clock here. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Stay tuned for post-game coverage on Instagram. We will be presenting the player of the game with the GGUSD Athletic Primetime Performer Chain, as we do after every GGUSD team victory here on GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Mora here, along with GGUSD Athletic Director Dave Mamali, Vincent on graphics, Kaylin on camera as always. The Dream Team is here, getting things done for you on this Friday night as we do. We are getting into...
We do have a final from Santiago. So Ocean View 25, Santiago 6.
Okay.
Now, not a great result for Santiago in that they want to get the win, but that Ocean View team did beat Bolsa Grande 16-0 earlier.
Yeah.
Bolsa and Santiago in the same league, in that Tango League. So Santiago looks like they could still be competitive in that Tango League.
Which is good news. They could catch some guys from some foes by surprise once league play starts. La Quinta band now, jamming to the left of us.
We always like La Quinta's band. We always speak very highly of them.
Yeah. Trips right bunch here for John Glenn. Let's see if they try to pass. I try to run the ball here.
Well, third down, big third down.
Good pressure here. He lets that one go. He's got a man open. Incomplete. Couldn't get it there. Jonah Mason, the intended receiver. That brings up fourth down for John Glenn. I mean, you go for it, right?
I don't know. This is a tough...
It looks like
you got to go for it.
Okay, there he goes. There we go. There we go. It looked like he may have thought about it for a split second before he let the punt team come on.
We hate moral victories, but I think at this point, if you can take a 14-0 loss as opposed to a 21-0 loss, that's probably better.
Another low-scoring affair here on GGUSD Athletics High School football last week. No more than 14 points scored by either team this week so far, looking to be the same way. Next week, hopefully not the case. Hopefully we have some fireworks. The big rivalry coming back.
No returner for
La
La
That's a La Quinta punt right there as it rolls back to the 28-yard line. Again, tuned in next week. We've got Rancho Garden Grove doubleheader. We're starting next week at 3:45. 4 o'clock, we've got girls flag football, Rancho and Garden Grove. Their first game was a barn burner. I was there on that Saturday. Rancho went down 22-0, ended up winning that game. And I know Garden Grove is not going to want to let that happen again. I'm sure they're going to want to get some revenge and some sweet revenge on their home field. And following that game, we've got the return of the rivalry. Rancho taking on Garden Grove, the Argonauts and Vaqueros locking horns. They used to be one of the longest-running rivalries in the county, at least top 3 for the longest time before that series paused a few years ago. So we're glad to get it back. It's always good to get your 2 oldest schools showcasing their programs, especially during a year like this. Our 60th anniversary here for GGUSD. So it's going to be great to get out there. Hopefully we have a full house with alumni and students and everyone just coming back to celebrate and experience a great game of football.
That's early. Oh, they let him go with it.
You know, I've been seeing it a lot. It looks like they're right there, right at the snap, or maybe even a little bit early on a few of these. Clock running now. Looks like there is a timeout, I believe. Timeout, John Glenn.
Yeah, I think if that's me, I'm just letting that go. Let the clock run.
I think so.
Again, you missed your field goal attempt earlier. You had nothing on that last drive. You punted the ball. In my opinion, once you decided to punt that ball on the 4th down here,
you have
relented to the fact that the game's over. So save your timeouts. Let's let this game and the clock run.
For the sake of the announcers in this booth and the students who have to clean up, just let the clock run.
Yeah, it's always too, like, you don't want to. I know game time is still there, but don't prolong it for injuries or anything else either.
You know, it's not a league game. It's non-league. You know, let's get out and get everyone home.
We will have, though, hopefully the clock continues to run after this play here. We will be down on the field, and it looks like we will get our post-game victory interview with La Quinta, and we will present the chain of all chains. Good pull. Again, been a La Quinta staple here for many years with us on the drive, playing some offspring here.
They sound good.
As we always mention, again, the offspring, GGUSD roots as well, formed at Pacifica, or at least not formed at Pacifica.
Dexter Holland was actually at Alamedo's career day last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he had to play. He wasn't the most famous Alamedo's alum there. I don't even know if he went to Alamedo's, but I was there. I didn't mean to overshadow him.
Oh, I see. You were the most famous. I see. Okay. That took me a second to get that.
Yeah.
Now it does make sense.
It makes sense now. It makes sense. I'm a local celebrity here.
That's good though. Giving back, getting back to his old roots. That's nice.
No,
Good
it was
for
pretty.
him.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was awesome. Now, only if Steve Martin would do the same thing.
I'd like to see Norm Johnson. Get Norm back out here.
Get Norm out here. Watch some Bolsa football.
Yeah, work with our kickers.
Garrett keeping it around the left. Stay in bounds. He did. He tried. Let's see if they keep him in.
Yeah,
they stopped. They stopped the clock. 4th down here for the Aztecs.
Well, first down here should end it. We should be able to see knees taken after that.
They just got to get it here.
Hard count. Reverse. Latu.
Get up, get up, get up. He's going to be close.
He kept those feet going. Oh, he's right up against it.
This referee on the far side is going to mark him a first down. Yeah.
The ref on the near side, I think, is short.
Let's see who they do. They're going to, they gave it to him. They're moving the chains. That referee on the far side is like, let's get out of here.
He's ready to go.
Let's go. Again, Dave mentioned clock running, most likely just going to run all the way down to the end, get a few plays off here.
At this point, you can do victory formation. Again, the play clock in high school is not like the NFL. It's not resetting the second that they're tackled. They got to get that ball set. There's some give and some leeway in between those plays. So this could certainly be 3 kneel downs and we're over. And with that being said, I'm going to head down and start to set up our interviews here. We'll let David continue the stream, but I will be down there and look for our video on Instagram. We might get the score.
We might just end with the score. Here we go. So again, barring some crazy things happening, La Quinta will be leaving into the thick of the night here with a 14-0 lead. It's GGUSD Athletics High School football. David Moore here bringing you the action alongside GGUSD Athletic Director Dave O'Malley. We love to bring you this action every single week. We thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure you share out the stream once it's over. If you've got a player, make sure you share it with them. Share it with your teachers, with your classmates, and let them know, hey, every week we've got high school football right here on GGUSD Athletics on YouTube. I believe that you guys will win too, especially with the 33 seconds left on the clock. Like Dave said, tune in to Instagram. In about an hour or so, you're going to see the interview. We're going to be chaining our GGUSD Primetime Performer of the game. Once again, for Dave O'Malley, I am David Mora. For Vincent, for Kaylin on camera, Vincent on graphics, we thank you for tuning in. Again, next week, hey, it's Rivalry Week. Go Rancho, Garden Grove, live next Friday, starting at 3:45 with girls flag football. Until then, I will see you later. Thank you for tuning in.